just warning you in advance that you just texted me that you're shopping at Walmart. So what was going on while I was waiting for my video to be ready to, my camera, my phone to be ready to tape, indicated where you were and who I was ending up having to be in contact with, because seriously, I guess I should go live in a monastery, right? I mean, you know, can I take your pagan daughter? Well, she wasn't pagan when I had her, but anyhow, I was fine at home in Labrador. I didn't have to have all religion all the time. I just had religion and carried on with my life. Well, here's some more. Oh, here's the thing that came with the bottle, and these aren't that dirty. I just didn't find it tasteful. My mother didn't like it. And there's the pool up behind. We went in there one day to say we went. There's the poison champagne. We had our picture done. I thought I looked like Kim Penny, so I don't know how. I don't look like Kim Penny. But anyway, well, bully for you, right? That's up in your lot in marriage. And there's well, these are all postcards, so we don't need that. And what else we got here? Next photo album. There's Kyle. This was from before the wedding, when Sherry brought him up to visit myself and my mom after my mom moved up to the house. We had a nice little Easter trip visit. See? And this is me in my bedroom with the chair that my nanny had, that we had shipped up sometime along the way. I don't know how or when. I guess she came up at one point to stay with my mom. And I was given that, and that's my pine dresser that I got from Sears. Oh, first when I had my first apartment, the only apartment I had before I got the house, which this is Robertson, my house. And Chris is not here yet. And I had stained it with Claire stain liqueur or whatever. Oh, what a nice dresser. I had so many nice things. I don't have anything anymore. Well, here's some family in Quebec. Chris's side of the family. There we go. We went there. That was from when we went there, I guess, when we went up in 1999. In the summer of 99. I guess I taught another. I guess I must have taught 2 years after, or maybe it was after I had given up, because in any case, we went in 99. And here's me dressed in my La La costume that actually Chris's mom had made for me when I was teaching. And I just kept it and wore it, but we sold it in the yard sale before we left, or gave it to somebody or something. What a waste. Because Emma loved the Teletubbies. And this is my classroom that I had the last year I was teaching kindergarten. Down in the annex, the oldest room in the school, right next to the outside porch. Old carpet. The same carpet that was there when I was going to school there, but I had never had an allergy at all in that room. But I was married to Chris, so maybe he took back his allergies after he, tracked me down and found me. Or whoever it was who was at me with the allergies got at Chris instead. I don't know. But, and in the same voice, he still said that at home I was up all night coughing and sputtering, and it was ruining his ability to work, and maybe it'd be best because I'd be having a baby within the next year to come off work, and I just never got back. Anyway, here's Glenn at work. IT department at IOC. And here we are, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus, the first year we were married. I didn't have Emma yet then. That was nice. We had a big sleigh ride. I don't think they did it again. At least not while we were there. And sang all kinds of really cool tunes. And they apparently were supposed to have pig roasting or something. But it was probably one of these yaya jokes that, everybody got everything except me, right? And you walked me all the way through and then left me. I mustn't have been as likable as I thought I was. Quite mustn't equal out to likable. Or maybe all of the opinions that I'm giving out of my mouth for everybody that you were all saying back then has, because I didn't need to say it, I could have just died, But here we are, doing the full Monty. I saw the movie. I preferred the movie where, the Mustang Sally soundtrack, but that was good fun when they were doing it. Now, I didn't think anything bad of it. It's just, I get a headache looking at it now. And here's Christmas, the way I like it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it clean. I haven't had things nice for so long now. Yeah. And there we are, Christmas morning. I was pregnant by then, pretty sure. Hadn't told anybody. I called Keith that day to tell. Chris's brother had just had his baby. His father had wanted to have the grandchildren because he must have known he was getting sick already. And I was already pregnant. Was I ever sick? and I have puffed out, you know, as if I had already had the baby. I don't know. I think this must be the year before, although it could be that year, couldn't it? I had 98, 99. Maybe I mixed up the picture, so maybe it wasn't that year. I had him in 2000, so I got pregnant in just before in the fall of Christmas, in the fall of 99. I was off work already, which is the only sensible thing with the allergies, because you don't know what I would be exposed to. And if I was having difficulty breathing or ended up having a reaction to something, I wouldn't be able to use my inhaler or my Singulair without possibly affecting a baby inside of me. It made sense. And I got pregnant right away. I should have stayed and gone back to work. I probably would have, but we moved, didn't we? Before she was a year old, before I would have even had full maternity done. Everybody was starting to get fired at work there where you were, and so we moved up, and this is before I had Emma too. The pictures are all mixed up in order, I guess, and the first summer after I stopped teaching, or Easter, I guess, we went down to Phoenix to visit Keith and Sherry and Kyle. His house there. They were just moving when we went down, so looks like my Honda. I don't know what Chris would be doing with him, but this is our backyard again. Oh, I could cry. Oh, look, here's my potato garden. And back then, Chris was still doing, helping me do some of these little flower things that I thought. And I had the potato garden, but we went over and got some 4x4. He was doing really good guy stuff there for a while. And he built it all in, so I could put my garden in, and I had strawberries over in the corner. Well, somehow they all tore up my strawberries. I don't know what that was about, but the rest of the garden looked good. I guess someone else couldn't have them, or allergic. I wasn't allergic to strawberries. For a while I said I was, because I didn't really know what I was allergic to, but it certainly wasn't strawberries. Sorry about that. I don't want to put children in the pictures, unless they're related, and I won't always name them, even if they are. But in any case, that's a family friend. I went to school with both of them, and spent time with them when the baby was little. I didn't get to spend much time with them after, but that's how it goes, isn't it? So that's that book. Now back to the next one, where I had finished off with the pictures of Uncle Bob Crane. So I'd gotten ahead of myself. And these are some of Chris's family pictures from when we visited Quebec, the Loders in Quebec, the Utah Loders in Quebec. Isabel's father was our CMP. I found out just last year or the year before when they were in Australia. I hadn't known that before. That's our RCMP too. We're not RCMP at all. We knew the Caldwells though, and the McDonalds, they were RCMP. They were good friends with the family. They used to visit, and we'd visit them and play with them. But I don't know any actual RCMP officers that I know of myself. Well, Mark Stanford, but you know, he's not the same since he became RCMP. He doesn't even look like him, so he was a good friend. And there's the backyard. My mom's birthday or something. Oh no, I guess my mom set it up for us for our anniversary. There's my potatoes. There I am. My strawberry patch. I had rhubarb there too. Maybe it was the rhubarb. I don't know. They just wanted to take that patch up so much, perhaps because we didn't have it wooded in. You know, nothing I had here got to have anything done to it. Hey, oh my God, I can't believe having all that. There we are, and here's pictures of the house again, and the Loders are all visiting us. I put the border up. All pretty and pretty. And his 64th birthday. Oh, Halloween. And Chris and his brother built the front step, because Alice had done all the back, but the front step was, he found it slippery. And so he built, this is when Chris's father passed. And this is the thank you. He passed before I had Emma. I guess maybe he passed in 1999. I may not have even been pregnant at that point. Indeed, we may have had Emma because it's something that he had said he wanted. But in the end, I wanted her anyway. Obviously, I would have had her out of wedlock at some point. She was coming to me whichever way. This is my my mom's family in 1951. Now, my mom would have been 38, 48, 9, 50, 51, 13. I don't know if she's in that picture or not. She has to be somewhere. Okay. I don't see her name right now, Pearl Morris. It doesn't say what order. And there's my father's memoriam. Not for what year he died, but every year we put it back in the paper. And Chris didn't know him. But that after, when we put it in that year, I was married to Chris. That's the whole, protocol of what do you do. And when you ask them at the newspaper, they say, put the new husband's name in. So, his name's on that one. There we are, some of the Loders, another new baby. There's Kyle. Hicks. Friends of mine, Christmas card. Chris and I, and the new baby, the new Loder baby. Not our own. Our godchild. This is Haley, actually. She was born right before Christmas, after Joe had passed. 99. There's Kyle again and Sherry, but that's an old picture. That's him. Kyle again. Kyle when he came home to visit. There's myself and